the next thing we are going to work on here is this ribbing here in the middle. Easiest way to do that, start a sketch, select this plane here, and then we are going to go from the left. You can look at it from the right, left, doesn't matter. I don't quite know how. There's some tools in Inventor that allow you to change your view a bit, so you can get rid of faces that you don't see. Hidden edges visible, translucent. But we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna draw a sort of rough shape as to what we're gonna use. It's gonna be something like this. And this is going to help us get exactly what it is we're looking for. So this distance here, I'll just go ahead, make it 5. And everything else is just going to kind of fall into place more or less for us. If you want to go ahead and make this 5 as well, any real arbitrary number, that's totally fine. As long as it's greater than probably 1 or so. Or if you just want to use the equal constraint, make this equal to this. I think this is going to be a very easy way for us to really quickly just finish modeling this, is to draw this silly shape here for ourselves. Then what I'm going to do is get the coincident constraint. I'm going to go ahead and select that point and quite literally just put it on that point, and this point, and put it on this line. Now it doesn't want to, for some odd reason, the way I maybe modeled this or designed something, it's not being very cooperative with letting me get this coincident constraint to be on this face here. So what you can do is just drag it back, and I gotta say, if you get it close enough, even a little far into the part, that's really gonna have to be quite all right, unless it'll allow you to dimension this point to this line here. Wouldn't even allow you to hit the end point there. Alright, so drag it in there a little bit. We don't need to be overly exact for this. Again, we're not actually manufacturing something. And the software just kind of isn't cooperating all that much. I really wish it was. Trying a few different things. Here we go. We can get that pretty dang close. At a dimension of 1 or so. We do want this overlapping a little bit going into this other part, but not so much. We just want to see a tiny little bit there at the top. That's good enough for me. If your instructor feels a little differently, it's good enough for them. Take it as it is. For me, that works out quite nicely. I like the way it looks, and as far as functionality goes, it's not going to be drastically different. So we'll go ahead, extrude. I'm going to select this again. Second, make sure we're adding. I'm going to go a total of 5. 5. Adding, and that is it. We're going to go check that. Done. All right. I think the last few things we've got to do is bore that out, and put that pocket right up in there. And I think one of those operations we're going to do in one solid step.